What's up, Rocks? Today we're gonna draw a beautiful mountain. And who's gonna help me? Bob Ross. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, he's a good painter from show. It's an awesome show. If you don't know what he looks like, I'll show you. So this is him. And this is Bob Ross. So he's a great painter. So let's draw. And I draw the mountain since it already, because I don't want it to white stuff coming out. So let's try.
Today we're going to do a wonderful little painting, and I really think you're going to enjoy this one. So I tell you what, let's don't waste any time. Let's have them run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with me. Me, I've got my old 18 by 24 inch canvas up here. It's all covered with a nice thin even coat of liquid white. It's wet, slick, it's ready to go. So let's just do what I thought today. Let's do maybe a little traditional painting with some mountains and pretty sky and maybe some water of the Indian
yellow.
Just a little color. Doesn't take much. I'm gonna put a little yellowish glow in the sky. Now the Indian yellow is quite transparent. There. I'm in a bright, happy mood today. It's a good day to be alive. So let's do a painting that reflects that. Shoot, every day's a good day to be alive. There we are. Maybe a little bit of it down here. If we're going to have water, we just put a little in there.
Where do you want to put it? Oh.
Okay, without even cleaning the brush, I'm going to go right into a touch of alizarin crimson and just
Red.
tap a little bit into the bristles, like so. Like so. We'll go right up above this, and I'm just going to lay in a little bit of crimson. Just wherever. Sort of let them flow together. There we are. Just blend those edges out. Very nice. Just put a little warm spot up here in the sky. Okay, we'll take a little crimson.
Okay, this is what the
painting. That down here too. What the heck? What the heck? We don't care.
Don't.
That's good enough. Okay. Just have a good time. That's really what painting's all about. Is just enjoy yourself. Okay, a little phthalo blue. And I still have the same old dirty brush. Let's go right on back up in here. Using a little crisscross strokes. And I've started out here and working downward, so it'll mix with the liquid white and automatically get lighter and lighter in value. There.
Stop.
See, the blue is so much stronger than that crimson. Boy, it'll eat it up if you're not careful. Maybe a little bit right in there. Now, when you do your painting, if you don't want all these colors in the sky, just leave them out. You can make any kind of sky that you want. Just want to show you how to make a beautiful, bright little painting. We'll take some phthalo blue and just a touch of phthalo green. Phthalo blue and phthalo green. And let's put some
Blue where?
water down here.
Oh, okay, Bob.
There. Pull from the outside in. Outside in.
Oh, you're
out. On the other side.
outside.
There we go. Just let all these colors just sort of blend together. Don't want to kill all that bright spot right there. It'll go away and leave you. It'll go away and leave you. There. Okay. And now we can wash our brush. We put all this color in there.
This is what the drawing looks like.
We wash our brush.
The sunset is almost done, so
Shake off the excess. And there we go. Now then, I want to blend the sky up. Be sure your brush is good, clean, and dry. Start in the light area.
I'm not going to do that part because I put the mountains. I tried that before and it messed up, so I'm not going to do
Try
it.
not to bring that blue color back into that yellow, or you'll have a bright green sky. Unless that's what you want. Okay, now then, just knock that excess paint off my brush.
Next, Bob.
Okay, now then, liquid white and a Prussian blue. Good dark color. Mix it up, pull it out very flat, cut off our little roll of paint right there. Now then, you got to make your first big major decision. Where's your mountain live in your world? Maybe,
Yeah, draw the mountain.
maybe your mountain lives right there. Well, it sure does now. Some snow on that alizarin crimson, put in there just to down through here and distinctly.
Wait, Bob. So, I'm finding the gray. I found the gray. So I'm adding the pretend mountains that I made. Pretend mountains that I made. Okay, I put some spotlight. Okay, the next round it was blue. Oh, I like this blue color. Look.
Come through there, see? And it pushes that little thing right on back into the background. That easy. You have the power to move the mountains. There we go. Just put in a few little shadows here and there. There. Push that one right on back. Bring that together. Maybe there's a little shadow hides right in there. Maybe where you want a little indentation in your mountain, put a shadow there. That's all it takes.
The shadow in the
Watch
bush.
here. Clean, dry brush. I want to create the illusion of mist down here at the base.
Okay, Bob.
Very back. Comes right out through there. Fantastic mountain.
I'm gonna do that with. Okay, that's perfect.
Always following the angles that you have in your mountain.
But where's my gray?
There we go. Okay.
I was using it before. Oh,
Now
there
all
it is.
together. Time to have some fun. Let's make us up a mixture of dark color here. We'll use some black, Prussian blue. Shoot, I'll throw some phthalo green in there too. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
A
that's
little
this
bit of crimson, a little brown. Whatever you got. You're just looking mainly for a good dark color. It should look black. Let me clean my knife. Okay. And we'll take an old fan brush. Let's load it full of color. A lot of paint. Both sides full. Okay. And maybe back in here in our world, there lives a lot of little distant trees. And all you're doing is tapping down over the fan brush. Just tap it down. Now. See, I want to get progressively smaller. When this is done, that will help lead the eye around the corner. Around the corner, down the street.
I have some
We
bigger
don't know where
trees.
it goes. But wherever it goes, it's a happy little place back here. Okay. Maybe, here and there, in our world, maybe one or two of these trees is a little more distinct, stands out a little stronger. You can see a little more detail. A lot of paint though. There's one. Just sort of working back and forth. And you just put as many or as few as you want. Now, right in here, let's have some reflections. Because this is
The trees are like this.
in a traditional painter, reflections were hard to do. I turn the canvas upside down.
You don't have to watch
and
my
see
videos
over
like
what's
this. You
right
could just
here.
watch Bob Ross.
Because this
He's
is wet.
good.
All you have to do is grab it and pull it straight down. Straight down.
Okay, I'm gonna put
So,
those straight.
Straight down. And then very lightly come across. Isn't it fantastic? See how you can move those and push them, pull them, wiggle them, bend them, whatever you want to do with them. They're yours and you can do anything. Anything.
Then
Just a little
blue.
white. To that I'm going to add the least little touch of blue. Tiniest
We
little
got
bit
to
of
do the blue side, the blue
Can't
sky.
hardly tell there's any blue in there. Let's just pull a little, do it again, pull a little color like that on the knife. Then push firmly. I'm really pushing very firmly here. Very firmly. There we go. Now we can take our knife, Just a clean knife, scrape through here and there, the indication of some sticks, twigs, tree trunks, all those happy little things. Now, let's build some more trees.
Wait. I can do something quick. Let me be right back. So I add some water to make the sky of the trees. Alright. I added some melted shadows. Ready, set, go.
This will be our evergreen painting. We'll have a lot of evergreens in this one. So let's come right up here. We'll put a happy little evergreen right there. Back and forth. There.
That's
Just go back and forth. Those little son of a guns just live right in that brush. You gotta push them out sometime. There. I lived in Alaska for so many years, and I love these scenes with mountains and evergreens. Looks like home to me. There we go. And if you're into selling paintings, these type scenes where they sell like hotcakes, everybody likes it. Let's come right over here. Maybe there's a little tree. Where's right here? Well, I don't know. Wherever you want it. Got a friend right there. This is Clyde. He lives there. And we just push up. See, we're that easy. We can make a little peninsula that comes right out. See how that pushes everything back? Drop some of it underneath. Take our big brush, grab that, give it a little downward pull, and we have some instant reflections. Sneaky, huh? Shoot, I'm gonna make a big evergreen. I want a big one. This one is taller than the mountain. He goes way up here in the sky. It's a
they're going
granddaddy
like
evergreen.
right there.
In Alaska, I used to have a huge, huge evergreen that lived in my front yard. Boy, he was a son of a gun. Looked like he was 100 foot tall. And the ptarmigan used to come in every afternoon and they'd sit in that tree. Ptarmigan are a beautiful grouse-type bird that lives in Alaska. They're not too smart, though. They're sort of like, oh, I don't know, they taste sort of like pheasants. And the people eat them there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're good eating, from what I understand. I wouldn't much if a hunter shoot. I'd go out there and feed them. They were safe at my house. A little bit of the liquid white. We just run that right around.
Yeah,
like
some
so.
liquid white.
You'll find
I hope
here's a
this
good old
is-
brush. Just take a 2-inch brush and we'll pull it right through some color. See, pull it in one direction through the color. A lot of paint's loaded into those bristles. A lot of paint, okay? Now then, maybe right in here lives some bushes and all kind of happy little things. Right there. And we can reflect some of that right into the water. Right into the water. That easy. And on the other side, we want some just happy little bushes and trees. There, see? Just make this look like a little winding, maybe it's a little river that just winds right on back in there. Goes out behind the bend. A super place to take a canoe and just sort of float down the river. Okay, take some dark sienna, a little bit of white, mix it up so it's sort of marbly. Cut me off a little roll of paint. And we'll go right up there. And then that, I'm just going to put the indication here and there of a few tree trunks. There.
Oh yeah, I dropped it.
And this big old tree,
I didn't drop
he
it.
needs a trunk too. Big trunk in here. Give it a little sidewards pull. have several of them going here so I don't have to spend all my time cleaning brushes. We'll take some of that dark color we made the evergreens out of, mix it with a little yellow, and automatically that's going to turn a beautiful green because it has blue in it. Or black. Let's go up here. Now then, let's put some highlight on these trees. The mountain says our light's coming from the right. So toss it.
Light. Okay, some friends. Okay, I found this green. So you're dabbing onto the trees.
There we go. I like to keep these evergreens quite dark. Quite dark. It adds contrast to your painting. Let's go over here in this big one.
What the heck?
Look at that. Isn't that super? Just see hundreds and hundreds of little leaves and twigs. Very easy. And you can take just a clean knife. Evergreens always have dead sticks hanging off of them. Watch right coming in here. Watch
You
it.
add
Take
the
that.
green stuff on it, as you can see.
Few little dead sticks and twigs hanging right off your tree. And all you have to do is just scrape.
I need more details on there, so I'm just gonna add
Scrape through the
stuff
paint.
since it doesn't look bad.
Going to dip it into a little bit of the liquid white and then into some color. We're going to take some sap green, cad yellow, and then we'll sort of bounce back and forth into, we'll get some yellow ochre in a minute. Let's go right up here. There's a happy little bush. I remember he lives right here. Right there. Beautiful little bush. And he shines in the sun. Okay, now then, watch right here. Let's turn that into reflections just by pulling it down. Go lightly across. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going into
I add the
yellow ochre,
little bush
yellow
right there.
lips.
Wait, what?
Another little bush. See? Just sort of visualize these in your mind. And drop them in. Drop them in.
There's a
Maybe. Here. There's another little bush. Let's see, do layer after layer after layer. One bush at a time. Drop it in and then work forward. Okay, we're going to reflect a little bit of that right into the water here. And one of the questions I probably get half a dozen letters a week asking if we do any tracing or any video editing when we're making these shows.
me as a bush.
I've mentioned this before, but there's absolutely no video magic that happens here. What happens here, good or bad, absolutely happens in the time that you see it happen.
Okay, now you need
Okay, yeah, if I was to do something that you
make more.
didn't see, I'd feel like I was cheating you. Tell you what, let me get my fan brush here. Get a little bit of color right on the fan brush. Maybe back here in the distance, with the indication of a little grassy area way back in there. Like so. And that pushes that one way back. Now watch here. When we put a bush here, that's really going to be the separator. Now, it becomes a separate entity that's far away.
Oh,
Now maybe right here lives, yep, you're right, a happy little bush. Boy, this would be a nice place to live out here. It's so pretty. Looks peaceful. Nobody's angry out here. Oh, this is a nice spot. Sit out here and watch the animals, talk to trees, make friends with God and nature. Right there. That's the spot. That little tree right here. See, sand in layers. Layer after layer. I know what.
I shouldn't have done this.
Maybe there's a stone here. You need a little place to sit. So let's just put us in just a little stone.
Right, this is what
Right here.
wait, it's not done yet. Okay, yeah,
A
Bob.
little brown. You go right in here. Drop the indication of a little highlight on top of that stone. There. And if you take care of this stone, treat it right, it'll grow up to be a big mountain like back there. There's all kinds of light. Looks like I hit a little blue there too. And that's just right. Graze it down a little bit. Makes it even better. Little touch of liquid white. I'm just going to pull that out flat and pull it out like so. Draw my knife across it. Once again, using a very firm pressure. Very firm. Bend the knife. That knife's strong. You're not going to hurt it. Sticks and twigs. Be at right here. And it's always one of the more popular things that we do, these mountains and evergreens.
Okay, Rocks, this is my Bob Ross mountain. It's kind of like my green because I accidentally put the green in the black and I shouldn't have done this but that's okay. It looks awesome. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and I will see you next time. Bye, Rocks.